Good. So this is a metal. Take down another part, but the non-metal, carbon, non-metal carbon, within bracket take down allotrope, බහු අවයවිකයක්, allotrope of the carbon graphite mineral, allotrope of the carbon graphite, allotrope of the carbon graphite, allotrope of the carbon graphite conduct electricity. Okay, now we know there are two types of substances conduct electricity. Out of them, the first and priority is given to metals. The second type is non-metal. The only non-metal that conduct electricity is graphite. Okay, good. Let's take the subtopic how conductors conduct electricity. How conductors conduct electricity. Subtopic how conductors conduct electricity. Right. Mainly conductors are metals. Mainly conductors are metals. Metals are made up of metallic bonds. Metals are made up of metallic bonds. Metals are made up of metallic bonds. Okay, now you know how these metallic bonds are created. Okay, take down. Metallic bonds are created. Metallic bonds are created by the metallic ions Mg2 plus. Our example Mg2 plus, Mg2 plus. Metals are made up of metallic ions. Metallic bonds are created by මට කියන්න තිසුන් ඔයා ලියාගත්තු ටික.
Sir,
ඔයා ලියාගත්තු ටික මට කියන්න.
මට ලියාගන්න බැරි වුණා සර්. මං අර සබ් ටොපික් එක ලියාගත්ත. එතනින් හරි how conductors conduct electricity.
හරිත. What about you?
Because
Okay. Could you please tell me you're not නැත්තම් මම වෙන එකක් කියවයි.
mainly conductors are metals.
Yes.
Metals are made up of metallic bonds. Metallic bonds are created by the metallic ions.
Metallic bonds are made up of metallic ions immersed. Okay, what does it mean by immerse? ගිලෙනවට කියන්නේ immerse කියලා. Your immersion heater, like that. Okay, that's a term. Metallic bonds are made up of metallic ions immersed in a reservoir. ජලාශයක immersed in a reservoir of electrons. Reservoir of electrons. Okay. So this is that electrons. Okay. So these are metallic ions. metallic ions. ඔයාලට මේ lesson එක ඉගෙන ගන්න හම්බ වෙන්නේ නැහැ කොහෙන්වත්. Okay, this is the only place you learn this lesson. Okay, purposely or sitamata ho, when this conductor is supplied positive voltage and negative voltage, these electrons are negatively charged. They starts to flow towards, electrons start to flow towards the positive terminal. Okay, electrons negative, just like girls, so they are attracted towards positive. Right? Positive දැක්ක හැකි ඇදිලා යනවා ඒ පැත්ත. That's how it happens. But scientists, විද්‍යාඥයෝ කියනවා, these electrons are flowing from negative to positive, but standard electric current flows from positive to negative. So current resembles I වලින් current එක සංකේත කරනවා, and it goes from positive to negative. Okay, ඉතින් ඇත්තටම ඒක නෙමෙයි නෙවුනේ. But actually what happens, electrons flow from negative to positive. ඕකනේ ඇත්තටම උනේ. හැබැයි විද්‍යාඥයෝ කියන්නේ මෝඩ පිරිසක්ද? නෑනේ. එහෙනම් මේකට තේරුමක් තියෙන්න. ඒ තේරුම ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන් මෙතන විතරයි. From this body cell. Okay, let's see. මේ බලන්න පුතා, මෙතන ඉලෙක්ට්‍රෝන එකක් තිබුණා අපේ නේද? දන්නේ. Okay, let's zoom that. Okay, look at this. Here's an electron. Here's also electron. මෙතන ඉන්නවා here's an attractive boy. BTS band එකේ කියමු කවුරු හරි. අපි නම් දන්නෙත් නෑ යාළුවගේ. යාළුවා ළමයි දන්න. හරි? මෙන්න මෙයා ඉන්නකොට එයා ඇදිලා යනවා ඒ පැත්තට. It is attracted. Now it creates a positive hole. ධනාරෝපිත කුහරයක් නිර්මාණය වෙනවා. Because electron flows towards the positive direction. Positive direction එකට. Okay, so that's clear. Then this positive charge is neutralized by another electron in this place. It comes here. Now this positive charge goes to another place. Okay, now it is neutralized by nearby electron. Now that positive charge goes to the other end. Likewise, this positive charge flows towards the opposite direction. Okay, these electrons flow negative to positive, but positive charge start to flow from positive to negative. Actually, that's a positively charged hole. Okay, is that clear for you? තේරුණා නම් මට 1 කියලා message කරන්න. Okay, message me 1. If anyone cannot understand, send me 0. good. That's clear. හරි. එහෙනම් මේ රූප සටහන මම පොසිටිව් චාර්ජ් එකක් කොහොමද මේ පැත්තට ගියේ කියන එක එක්ස්ප්ලেইন කරන වීඩියෝ එක ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කොහොමත් අද රෑ වෙනකොට channel එකට දාලා ඔයගොල්ලන් group එකකටත් එවනවා. Then you can take that. Okay. So drawing that takes much time. Okay. Next, we have to define what's this electric current. Current එකක් කියන්නේ මොකක්ද කියන එක පුතා ඉගෙන ගන්න වෙනවා. දැන් තමයි අමාරුම හරිය. හරි? මේ පාඩම මම එකක් කියන්නම්. මේක මේ පැණි වගේ රසවත් නැහැ. කිසිම ගුරුවරයෙක් මෙතනින් පාඩම පටන් ගන්නෙත් නැහැ. ඉලෙක්ට්‍රික්ස් නම් අලුතෙන් ළමයි ඉන්න පන්තියක උගන්වන්නෙම නැහැ. හේතුව මේක එච්චර කම්ප්ලෙක්ස් හින්දා නිව් ස්ටුඩන්ට්ස්ට හිතෙනවා මේක අමාරු වෙන්න බෑ. උගන්වන්න බැයිද දන්නෙත් නැහැ. එහෙම හිතෙන්න පුළුවන්. හරි? You will think like that. එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට දැන් තේරෙයි කවුරු හරි අද ආවේ නැත්තම් ලියුණා නම් එයා මොන අපරාධයක්ද කරගත්තේ කියලා. Okay, let's see. Take down the topic. Current. 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 Symbol is I. Current. Symbol is I. Main topic current. Okay, look at this. Now you see towards the positive charge, electrons start to flow. Electrons are flowing. Electrons. ඇයි පුතා මම මේ conductor එක wire එක මත ඊතලයක් දැම්මේ නැත්තේ? මට තිබුණනේ electron මෙහෙම යනවා කියලා පෙන්වන්න. I have no right to show the direction of electron current. Electron current. Electron current means flowing of electrons, negative charges. So what is electric current? Electric current. So that's flowing of positive charges. අපි ඉගෙන ගන්නේ electric current මිසක් electron current නෙමෙයි. There's a quite difference between electron current and electric current. Okay, therefore, electrons flow to this direction and standard electric current, okay, like that. Okay, that's what happens. Next thing, so current means flowing of electrical charges. Therefore, in the subtopic, first current I, under that subtopic, we have to write charge. Charge. Charge is resembled by Q. Charge is resembled by Q. Charge is Q. Okay, we write charge is measured. Charge is measured with the unit. With the unit. Charge is measured with the unit coulombs. Yes, C-O-U-L-O-M-B, coulombs. පුතාස් මේ යුනිට් එකේ සංකේතය capital C. coulombs. Charge is measured with coulombs. Mass is measured with kilograms. This light intensity, aloke manino candela. Okay, length is by meters. So in physics, these are physics no, me bautika vidya. Everything is measured with the SI unit. SI unit taking money. Sammateka a unit, standard international unit. So charge is measured with coulomb and its symbol is C. දැන් මෙහෙම කිව්වට වැඩක් තියනවද? අපිට මේක තේරුම අවශ්‍යයිනේ. So we are students that learn science. We need a reason. අපිට හේතුවක් නැත්නම් අපි කිසිම දෙයක් මතක තියාගන්න. That's our nature. Okay. Chalana, do you know what's the amount of coulomb? Coulomb කියන්නේ කොච්චරද කියලා දන්නවද?
නෑ.
නෑ. එහෙනම් අපි ඉගෙන ගමු. Coulomb එකක් කියන්නේ පුතේ electrons 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 electrons. Electrons මෙච්චර ප්‍රමාණයක් තමයි coulomb එකක් කියන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ charge එක if this conductor conduct 1 coulomb of charge. හිතන්නකෝ මේ conductor එක coulomb එකක charge එකක් අරන් ගියා කියලා. අපිට කිසිම හැඟීමක් නැහැ. මේ බලන්න. Look at this. 6.25 expand that 625. Okay, so you have to put 16 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. මෙන්න මෙච්චර ඉලෙක්ට්‍රෝන ප්‍රමාණයකට තමයි පුතා කියන්නේ කූලෝම් එකක් කියලා. මම දන්නවා ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේ කියවන්න උත්සාහ කරන්න එපා කියවන්න එපා. That's why we use this scientific notation. විද්‍යාත්මක අංකණය පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ ඒකයි. Okay? So this much of electrons is known to be a 1 coulomb of charge. Okay? I think you have already taken down. Charge is measured with the unit coulombs. So 1 coulomb equals to the charge of 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 electrons charge. That's negative. Okay. First of all, take this valuable information into your book. Okay? Into your book. Good. Next. ඔන්න charge එක දැනගත්තන් පස්සේ after learning the charge we are going to define the electric current. I merely asked Manikamadan, what is acceleration? What is velocity? Velocity is rate of change of displacement. Okay. Tarushi Nauda, what is acceleration likewise?
The rate of change of velocity.
Rate of change of velocity. Very good. Okay, so that's the rate. Rate කියන්නේ හැම වෙලාවෙම තප්පරයකට කොච්චරද කියන එක. Okay. The amount per unit time second. Okay, so electric current equals the amount of charge passed per unit time. Okay, so current is I equals amount of charge is measured with coulombs. කොච්චර coulomb ගානක් ගියාද කියන එක charge කියන්නේ the amount of charge, but I put the symbol of charge Q time T. Okay, so I equals Q upon T. So this is the equation. Current equals Q upon T. Okay, let's consider the units. I current එක මනින ඒකකය මොකක්ද කියලා ඇහුවොත් දැන් කියනවා ඔයාලා කටපාඩම් කරලායි තියෙන්නේ. Okay, let's derive that. Charge is measured with coulombs. Time is measured with seconds. Therefore, the unit is coulombs per second. Coulombs per second. Therefore, the charge is coulombs per second. Okay, so the electric current is measured with the unit. So this is the derived unit, coulombs per second. So this is the amount of charge passed within a second. This is the amount of charge passed within a second. එනනම් තප්පරයකට ගලාගෙන ගිය ආරෝපණ ප්‍රමාණය. But as an honor to the scientist Ampere කියන විද්‍යාඥයාට ගෞරවයක් විදියට පුතා අපි 1 coulombs per second තප්පරයකට coulomb එකක් ගලාගෙන ගියා නම් ඒක 1 ampere කියලා හැඳින්වුවා. ඒ විද්‍යාඥයාට ගෞරවයක් විදියට. Who is that scientist? Ampere. Okay, so therefore electric current I is measured with the unit ampere, but we know actual units. What are the actual units? Actual units coulombs per second. Actual units are actual unit is coulombs per second. හරි, මේක දැන් ඔලුවට දාගන්න ඕනේ. කටපාඩම් කරලා හරියන්නේ නැහැ. දුවලට මතක තියාගන්න. ඔයාලා තමයි මේක එච්චර අකමැති. But I know my students, as you as my students, ඔයාලා තමයි මේකට කැමතිම අය. අනිත් අකමැති වෙනකොට ඔයාලා කැමති වෙනවා. මොකද ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේක ඔලුවට දාගන්නවා මෙන්න මේ විදිහට. බලගන්න. තප්පරයකට ගිය කූලෝම් ප්‍රමාණය. ඒ මොකක්ද? කූලෝම් කියන්නේ 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 electrons. තප්පරයකට electrons මෙච්චරක් ගියොත් කූලෝම් එකයි. හරි? So 1 coulombs per second means 1 ampere. Okay, that's clear for you. I think just take down this. Good. හොඳයි පුතා. පන්තියක නම් තේරුණාද කියනකොට තේරුණා කියලා අත උස්සනවා. මේ ඇප් එකෙත් අපිට hands up කරන්න පුළුවන්. I think the best way is you have to message me why. Okay, did you understand this? Yes, why? No, N. Please message me. මේ දක්වා හොඳින් තේරුණු විදිහ පුතාලා A level වලටත් මේ ටික මෙහෙමමයි උගන්වන්නේ. හරි? good. Why? Yes, you are messaging why. Good. no එකක් આવොත් මම ආයෙ explain කරනවා ඉක්මනට. හරි? එක ගානක් හැදුවොත් හරියයි අපි. හරි. චලන y කියලා දාලා මේ okay. Creative boy. Tarushi Y. ටෙක්ස්ට්බුක් එකේ හොක් ගාලා හොයන්න එපා මේක. හරි? ටෙක්ස්ට්බුක් හදන්නේ කවුද කියලා දන්නවනේ. Okay, now let's see that. Okay, let's take down an example. මම මෙයා මෙතන තියෙද්දිම example එක මෙතනින් ගන්නවා. අපිට digital සෙල්ලම් දාන්න බෑ මේක අරගෙන උඩින් තියන්න ඉව බෑ. හරි? It's a traditional board. Okay. So here's a conductor. It conducts a charge that equals to 5 coulombs. Coulomb පහක charge එකක් conduct කරනවා. Let's take that 6 coulomb within a minute. Time is 1 minute. Okay, my question is calculate the current. Okay, take down example. A conductor conducts. Hurry up, take down. A conductor conducts 6 coulombs of electrical charges. 6 coulombs of electrical charges within a minute. 6 coulombs of electrical charges within a minute. Calculate the magnitude of the current. Calculate the magnitude of the current. You have to use this equation. Calculate the magnitude of the current. Okay. Electric current I equals Q upon T. Calculate the magnitude of the current. What කොතනද බැලුවේ? Okay. Read what you have taken down. මధు භාෂණ මෙන්න මේ ටික දාගන්න ඉක්මනටම. ෆිසික්ස් වලදී පොඩි කටුසටහනක් ස්කෙච් එකක් ගහගන්න ඕනේ. A level කරන අයියා කෙනෙක් අක්කා කෙනෙක් වුණත් physics question එකට අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම sketch එකක් ගහනවාමයි. So that's required. That's essential. So current is I equals Q upon T. So Q is 6 coulombs. We do not put the unit. Physics වල unit එක දාන්නේ නැහැ හැමතැනම. Time SI unit දාන්න ඕන පුතේ, මිනිත්තු දාන්න බෑ. 1 minutes into 60 seconds heading guna karanna, you have to multiply with 60. Then you can end up with 6 upon 60 coulombs per second. Okay. What's the answer? Answer equals 1 upon 10. That means 0.1 coulombs per second කියන්නත් පුළුවන්. As an honor to the scientist, you can tell 0.1 ampere of current. Ampere දශම එකක current එකක්. Okay. .1 ampere of current. Okay. I'll tell you the second example. ඔක්කොටම කලින් මේක ලියාගන්න. Okay. Electric potential difference කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේක. When you need to pass an electric current through this conductor from A to B, okay, you have to supply an electric pressure. An electric pressure. And it will be given by this cell. That electric pressure must be greater in A than the pressure in B. Okay? Just like a piston in a syringe, you have to push this to increase the pressure here more than the pressure in B, then only it flows. So likewise, that electric pressure difference that exists between A and B. B වලට වඩා pressure difference එකක් තියෙනවා. Okay, let's see that. Here's V1, here's V2. So what is the electric potential difference V? So it is measured with a voltmeter. Okay, it's measured with voltmeter. Okay, let's put pressure here is VA. Pressure in the point B means VB. Okay. Point A, point B. Now pressure difference means electric potential difference. V equals VA minus VB. Okay. This can be directly measured by the voltmeter, and very easy unit also V. Okay, for instance, in this usual dry cell, its current is 1.5 volts. 1.5 volts, as you know. It's not clear, no? 1.5 volts. But when plowing this standard electric current through the cell, सामान्य electric potential difference 1.5 වුණාට dry cell එක, when it is flowing, it is decreased up to 1.48 like that. The reason behind that is internal resistance. මේ cell එක ඇතුලේ පොඩි බාධාවක් තියෙනවා, resistance එකක්. ඒකින්ද එළියට එන්නේ 1.5. But cell manufacturing companies මේ cell හදන සමාගම් විසින් ඒගොල්ලෝ 1.5 2 විතර වැඩිපුර තියෙනවා 1.52 volt. Then it works, it is decreased up to 1.5 real voltage. Okay, if that is confusing, don't think about that. That's a lesson you have to learn next. Okay, take down the definition. Electric potential difference. Electric potential difference. Electric potential difference is the electric pressure difference. Electric pressure difference. Where it exists? Where it exists? Electric pressure difference that exists. Electric pressure difference that exists in between both ends දෙකලවරේ both ends of a conductor. Both ends of a conductor. That causes C-A-U-S-E-S, that causes to flow an electric current. That causes to flow an electric current. A long definition. I like to hear that from you. Tarushinavuda, could you please read that?
Electric potential difference is the electric pressure difference that exists in between both ends of a conductor that causes to flow an electric current.
That causes to flow an electric current. Electric current එකක් flow කරන්න හේතු වෙන දෙකලවරේ තියෙන electric pressure difference එක, we call that electric potential difference. So electric potential difference is the electric pressure difference that exists between both ends of a conductor that causes to flow an electric current. To flow an electric current. Where it exists? හරිද? Where it exists?
Both ends of a conductor.
Yes, both ends of electric, both ends of this conductor, that pressure difference exists. Okay, so it causes what? It causes what? Pramod, what causes that? It causes to flow an electric current. Current එකක් යවන්නයි හේතු වෙන්නේ. A push, a pressure. Okay, good. So simply draw this. What is sketch එකක් ගහගන්න. Good. There's a huge definition for this volt. Volt වලින් තමයි මනින්නේ. Volt එකට ලොකු definition එකක් තියෙනවා. මම ඒක දැන් කිව්වොත් confuse වෙනවා විතරක් නෙවෙයි. ඔයාලට නම් තේරෙයි. නමුත් මේ වීඩියෝ එක අප්ලෝඩ් කළොත් මට හුඟක් අය බණී මේ ඔයාලට ටිකක් ලොකු දේවල් කියලා දුන්නා කියලා. හරි? කියලා දෙන එක නම් හොඳයි. නමුත් ඒක හුඟක් අය කැමති නෑ ඒකට. Because they don't know that. Okay, son. Take down next. To measure electric pressure, so electric potential difference. එහෙමම ගමු. Potential difference. Okay, to measure the electric potential difference. And that electric potential difference is measured with the unit. Electric potential difference is measured with the unit volts. Volts. Its symbol V. Its symbol is V. Okay. And next take down. Electric potential difference is measured by the instrument. So what's that instrument? Hiroshi, what's that instrument? Voltmeter. Good. Okay, take down. Electric potential difference is measured with electric potential difference is measured with the instrument voltmeter. 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 V. How this voltmeter is connected? Okay, right. Voltmeter is connected parallelly. Look at this. We connect that parallel to the device because we need to measure the electric potential difference from this point A to B. Okay, so this is the cell and the electric potential difference between A and B is measured with this voltmeter. No matter, we can measure the current also. So electric current can be measured with an ammeter in the same time. එකම වෙලාවෙ මනින්න පුළුවන් ammeter එකක් use කරලා. Okay, good. Look at this. I'll draw the real diagram of this. How to connect. Look at this. As usual, let's take a bulb like this. Okay, a bulb. Here's the filament inside that. So we find it very easy to connect them, and we can know what happens inside that. Real diagrams. A dry cell, just like kids we learn, and this is how it is connected, positive, negative. So we have to measure the electric potential difference. So as same as the outer shape of this ammeter, voltmeter can be seen. Okay. The scale, and it is calibrated with values, the scale, and you can see this V mark and the indicator. It deflects according to the voltage. So this is terminals, positive and negative. So you can see this center zero, small current measure in voltmeters too. So this is a voltmeter, and small voltages, millivolts, millivolt meter. So you can use that, and another small galvanometers can be used. Okay, point A, so that's connected here. Okay, to measure relative to point B, so that's into this negative. So it read this value by the indicator. Okay, this is the way of connecting a voltmeter in real practicals, in real activities. I think you find it easy. So this diagram also in your tute. Okay, good. අපි අපේ පන්ති අවසාන කොටසේ ඉන්නේ. මේ පාඩමේ තියෙන අමාරුම කොටස, most difficult part is Ohm's law and equal resistance calculations කරන්න තියෙනවා පුතා. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට එවලා තියෙන tute එකේ, there's a tute you have been given. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට tute එකක් එවලා තියෙනවා about this current electricity. So now I am going to share the screen. Okay, look at this. And you can see here. Okay, I'll make this full screen. This is our cover page. Okay, electrical charges. So what's known by electrical charges? To begin with, you have to learn electrical charges. And next, what is the unit used to measure the electrical charge? Define a coulomb. Define a coulomb. 6.25 10 to the power 20. Sorry, 6.25 10 to the power 18 number of electrons charge. There are two major types of electricity. What are they? Static electricity that does not flow. Okay. The electricity that flow is known as the current electricity. Okay, static electricity part. So I did not complete that today. So this is current electricity, how it happens, and you have been given the spaces to write the equations, and you have to name here. So this is magnesium. We take examples. You can take whatever the metal, Fe3 plus, aluminium Al3 plus, you can take. Look at this. A conductor, what's the unit and equipment used to measure the electric current? So this is the ammeter, real diagram. So what happens inside this, there's a technology. So this can be learnt in grade 11, induction. So look at this, a real diagram, how to connect an ammeter to a circuit. Okay, now you can see it's a perfect tute. Okay, what is circuit? Okay, next. Electric potential difference V and the electromotive force. Okay, now what I am going to teach you. So what I wanted to show you is not this. Look at this. This is the Ohm's law, a mathematical part. There's a mistake in the graph. Product shift make hadala. Okay, do you have the equation of the Ohm's law? Ohm's law equation symbol. So this is common to O level and A level. The resistance, how to read the value of a resistance. Resistor read current. This is easy, but you think that's this confusing. Okay, so these are the things, but most difficult, as students said. Students like but in our case, most easiest and enthusiastic part. උද්‍යෝගිමත් සහ අපි ආසම කරන කොටස derivation of these equations. Next we have to calculate the questions associated with these questions. මෙන්න මේ වගේ circuit වලට අදාළව ප්‍රශ්න අහනවා. මේ බලන්න පුතා. So we have to calculate what's the voltage here and what is the current through this R1 resistor. Part 1, question part 1. This is space to calculate that. Part B, the same question. මෙයාට අදාළව බලන්න මේ ප්‍රශ්නයක තියෙන දිග. B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay? A huge question. ගොඩක් තියෙනවා දේවල් මේකේ ඉගෙන ගන්න. තේරෙනවද මම මේ කියන දේ? So you have to learn this lesson enthusiastically. මට මේක මාරම ලේසි. ඔයාලා මේ වෙනකොට මේක කොහෙන් හරි ඉගෙනගෙන තිබ්බා නම්. ඇයි? Then you understand the difficult nature, complexity of this lesson. Then you find new sources, new teachers. Okay? Then only you can understand the value of this lesson. Okay? I need your real comments after the lecture. You can send me to my private message, WhatsApp or whatever the source, no matter. Okay. Now I switch off the screen share. Okay. You come across another term called electromotive force. Electromotive force. So what does it mean by the electromotive force? Is that equal to electric potential difference? I'll simply explain you that. Electromotive force. Okay, son, take down the topic. Electromotive force. EMF, electromotive force. Electromotive force. Okay, look at the board. First, let's understand this. This is the positive terminal and you can see the negative terminal. the value of this cell, it has been indicated 1.5 volts. 1.5 volts. I think you can clearly observe that. But according to the internal resistance of this cell, internal resistance, when flowing and external electric current, this happens when flowing, okay, positive to negative. Here's the bulb. Here's the bulb. We want to measure the voltage by a voltmeter. I use only the symbol. Okay, here's the voltmeter. This voltmeter read the value 1.4 volts. What's the reason behind that? What's the reason? It gives us 1.4 volts. Listen, any idea? Pramod, any idea? Do you have any idea? Paruchinauda, what's the reason? Isindu?
So what is the question?
Question. Although it has been mentioned, this normal dry cell, new dry cell is with 1.5 volts. When it is connected to a circuit, okay, when it is connected to a circuit and we measure the electric potential difference, okay, it gives 1.4 like less value as 1.4 like less value lower than the original value. What's the reason behind that?
Because of internal resistance of dry cell.
Good. Because of the internal resistance of dry cell, about 0.1 volt is lost. දසම එකක් දෙකක් අඩු වෙනවා. ඒක හරියටම value එක කීයද අපිට කියන්න බෑ. Due to the internal resistance, some amount of voltage, electric potential difference is lost. So this loss value is neglected and remaining value is called the electric potential difference. Electric potential difference is the actual voltage we can take when a current is flowing. Current එකක් යන වෙලාවට බැලුවොත් that value is lower than the actual value. හරි? ඇයි? බාධාවක් ඇති වෙන්නේ ගියොත් විතරයි. current flow වුණොත් විතරයි බාධාවක් ඇති වෙන්නේ. නැත්තම් නේ. I'll show you that. මම ඔයගලන්ට පෙන්නන්නම් ඒක. If we break this circuit, we take this dry cell like here. I take the dry cell. මට ලොකුට අඳින්නම් පෙන්න. You connect this directly to a voltmeter. Now there's no flowing of electric current. Voltmeter එයාගේ ඇතුළට ගන්න current එක negligible. The current that is taken into the voltmeter is negligible because its resistance is very high. Voltmeter එකක් ඇතුළේ තියෙන resistance එක හරිම වැඩි. It's closer to the infinity. Therefore, it takes a little current. Therefore, we can assume that no electric current, but it measures the voltage. It gives 1.5 volts. So, this is known as electromotive force. electromotive force, the ability to conduct an electric current. Ability to conduct an electric current. මේ සෙල් එකට තියෙනවා කරන්ට් එක යැවීමේ හැකියාවක්. What's that? 1.5 volts. But when flowing through external circuit, that is reduced up to 1.4. Therefore, this is electric potential difference when flowing current. This is the electric potential difference when it does not flow. In that case, that electric potential difference is known as electromotive force. Electromotive force 1.5 volt. කෙටිම ක්‍රමේ. ලේසිම ක්‍රමේ. හිරුෂි electromotive force කියන්නේ කරන්ට් එක යන්නේ නැති වෙලාවේ තියෙන වෝල්ටේජ් එක. හරි? electric potential difference කියන්නේ කරන්ට් එක යන වෙලාවේදී තියෙන එක. When flowing an electric current, due to the internal resistance, this value is decreased up to here, 1.4 like value. එහෙනම් මේ අඩු වෙච්ච එක මොකක්ද? Electric potential difference when flowing a current through external circuit. When there's no electric flow, when it is not connected to a circuit, so we call that electromotive force. සිංහලෙන් විද්‍යුත් ගාමක බලය කියලා කියනවා. එයාට කරන්ට් එක යවන්න තියෙන හැකියාව. තාම ගිහිල්ලා නැහැ. හරි? තාම ගිහිල්ලා නැහැ. ප්‍රමෝද්. තාම ගිහිල්ලා නැහැ. යන්න කලින් හොඳ හැකියාවක් තියෙනවා. හැබැයි ප්‍රමෝද් යනකොට what happens? When a current flows, ඒ හැකියාව චුට්ටක් අඩු වෙනවා. ඒ අඩු වෙච්ච හැකියාවට කියනවා electric potential difference යන්න කලින් තියෙන එක electromotive force. This is known by cell manufacturing companies. පුතාලාද ගෙදර ගිහිල්ලා ඔයාලගේ තාත්තගේ vehicle එක හරි කොහේ හරි තියෙන lead acid accumulator 12 volt open කරන්න open කරලා voltmeter එක තියලා බලන්න. keep the voltmeter. That value is around 13 volts. That value is around 13 volt. Okay. Then you switch on headlight then that value goes to 12 volt. මේ battery manufacturing companies දන්නවා මේක. අපේ සෙල් වල internal resistance එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒකින්ද customer ට දුන්නොත් එහෙම අපි 12 volt කරලා දුන්නොත් when it functions it may be decreased up to 11 volts. starter motor එකක්වත් වැඩ කරන්නේ නැහැ. එතකොට fault එක එනවා manufacturing company එකට. That fault is okay. Then customers accuse your cells, your batteries are not fulfilling the initial requirements even to operate the starter motor. Okay. Therefore you have weaknesses. ඒගොල්ලෝ මොකද කරන්නේ? They keep that electromotive force up to 13 volt. When it functions, it comes to normal electric potential difference. I have explained too much. Okay. තේරුම් නැති අය තාමත් මට no කියලා message කරන්න, or you can send me a personal message later. I'll explain you. මම ඕනෑම වෙලාවක පැහැදිලි කරනවා මේක. So teaching is a hobby for me. මේක මම සතුටින් කරන වැඩක්. හරි? තේරුණා අය 1 කියලා message කරන්න. ප්‍රභාත් පුතා දැන් ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. කමක් නැහැ. තරුචි දැන් ආපු පුතාට අපි මේ වීඩියෝ එක අප්ලෝඩ් කරනවා. පස්සේ මගෙන් අහන්න. මිහිඳුම් no sir. Okay. Kavisha, okay. May switch on your microphone, please.
ඔව් සර්.
මිහිඳුම්ට තේරුම් නැති කොටස මට කියන්න. I could not understand.
සර් මෙතන මේ බැටරි මේ බැටරි ඉඳන් කරන්ට් එක යන තැන ඉඳන් තේරුන්නේ නැහැ සර්. අද 1.4 වෝල්ට් වෙන තැන ඉඳන්.
Yeah. Okay.
සර්
Yes, tell me.
සර් මේ අපේ එක කරන්නේ නැහැ සර් මේ බැටරි සේරම දැන් බෑලා තියෙන බෑග් එකේ ඉන්නේ තව ටිකකින් මම ලෙස්ට් වෙයි මේ සර් රෙකෝඩ් එක මටත් චුට්ටයි වන්න පුළුවන් සර්
Oh man. මම ඔන්න ඔක්කොම දානවා. ඔක්කොම යනවා. එන ආගන්න අපේ කවුද මිහිඳුම් තව අයට ප්‍රශ්නයක් වෙලා ඇති අහගන්න පොඩ්ඩක් ලැජ්ජයි වගේත් ඇති. බය වෙන්න එපා මේ මම හැමදාම කියනවා මේ සමාජය ඔබට අයිති නැහැ. ඔයගොල්ලෝ අයිති වෙන්නේ තව ඉස්සරහට ඉන්න අලුත් සමාජයකට. ඒකින්ද දැන් බය නැතුව ඕන එක ලැජ්ජ නැතුව 1.5 volt. This is what labeled here. Okay. So that is electromotive force. Current එක යන්න තියෙන හැකියාව. හැබැයි when this current is passed, this is reduced lower than this. 1.5 වලට වැඩි එළියට යද්දි අඩු වෙනවා. එයි. මේ ඇතුලෙන් එනකොටම බාධාවක් තියෙනවා. This happens when only it flows. It එළියට එන්නේ 1.5 නෙමෙයි 1.4 විතර. Okay? But there's no external circuit like this. No external circuit. We keep the voltmeter. Voltmeter does not absorb much electric current. That's negligible. And it tells the real value 1.5 volts. හැබැයි මේ current එක යවන්න නැතුව ඉන්න නෙමෙයිනේ cell එකක් හදන්නේ. We need current. We need 1.5 volts. But what happens? It is decreased more than that. It's decreased below the stated value, lower than that, 1.4 volts. Sometimes 1.3 volts. එහෙනම් අඩුවන ප්‍රමාණය වැඩි කරලා මෙයව manufacture කරනවා. So manufacturing companies increase this voltage up to 1.7 volt like that. When it functions, it becomes 1.5 standard value. Okay? Or they can decrease this internal resistance. Internal resistance එක අඩු කරනවා. So these are the things they can do. සරලව මතක තියාගන්න. Simply keep that in your mind. Electromotive force is the voltage when it is not connected to a circuit. Okay? So electric potential difference or the pressure difference means when the cell is connected to a circuit. Okay? දැන් මොකද කියන්නේ අපි කවුද? මිහිඳුම්. Can you understand that?
Yes sir.
Good. අපි පොඩ්ඩක් අහගන්න මම මේ ඉතුරු කාලය ගන්නවා. මොකද අපිට ohms law එක පැහැදිලි කරන්න time එකක් නැහැ. We don't have much time to explain this ohms law.